It is early today.
הגיע הזמן להתעורר, לעזוב הכל, להתגבר, לשוב הביתה.
It is early.
לחפש מקום אחר.
It's really early. Well, like it's about 8 o'clock, and I know that's not that early, but it's quite early at this time of year, I think, to be driving into Hollow Town Centre. But I've got a lot to do, actually, and I want to make sure stuff's done before I have to start work properly. So I have got to go to W. Smith's, as already mentioned. I was tired yesterday, I didn't go to Tesco's. What are you doing? Car decided he didn't want to indicate. So I've got to go to W. Smith's and hopefully I can get the correct kind of passport photo. Not passport photo, like the photo for my visa application. Oops. So it has to be 5x5. And I tried the one at Tesco's and it doesn't. It's alright. I went to Tesco's yesterday and I'm just not convinced that it's the right sort of photo. It was called Colour Portrait and it seemed to have this like outline. It just didn't look right. So I'm going into Hollow Town Centre because I actually live in the old town, which is lovely. The town centre, not quite as much, quite as leafy and green as where I live. It's so steamy though, like I just can't see out the windows and there's loads of traffic. But I need to get this picture, like now. My meeting's at like lunchtime. So I need to make sure that I get my visa picture, and I asked someone to, because my printer's not working, so I can't print off the bloody form, the visa document, so I've got to fill that out as well, obviously. So I've gone from very organised and trying to do it like weeks and weeks in advance to actually just now having a panic because he didn't do it. And I sent it to him and he didn't do it. So what can you do, you know? So instead I'm gonna see if I can print it off at the library, which opens at 9. So I'm trying to time myself so that I can get my visa photo done. There's so much traffic. So I can get my visa photo done and get my visa application done, and then I'll drive to Finchley, which is a bit of a schlep if I'm honest with you, but it's not till lunchtime, so it's not the end of the world. And then after I'm gonna do some work, and then I'm gonna see a friend for lunch, who I haven't seen for a while, because I've not been able to, you know, travel anywhere within a sort of like 2-mile radius of where I live for the last like 6 months. Well, 3 months because of my back. And then I've got to wait again. So I was told that it would take about a week. It could take 2 weeks. They only do it on Tuesdays. So even though it's Thursday today, they're not going to send it until Tuesday. But that's fine. I don't care really, as long as I get my parcel back. But I'm just a little bit worried because it's around Christmas and stuff like that. I'm a little bit worried, but I've got plenty of time. But I just want a date. I want a date. I mean a date that I'm going to move. I don't mean like I want to meet someone for a drink and dinner and a show. I mean like I want to know when I'm actually going to be going, so that I can make proper arrangements. So yesterday, after the kind of realisation it was going to cost me like 1,500 quid, you know, to ship my stuff over, I started looking online and in places, you know, kind of IKEA type places, and I can totally deck my place out for like 600-700 quid, which is a lot less, and it'll be new. And like I said, my stuff is not amazing. Like it's just not. yeah, and I've looked around and I've found, you know, a few places and they deliver. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that I can get the keys, and then I can get stuff like delivered to the house, and then I can put it all, and I can spend a day or two putting it up together. I say house, of course. I do, of course, mean apartment, sea view apartment. Just saying. And yeah, if I'm really honest, it was playing on my mind a little bit. I fell asleep I fell asleep relatively early yesterday. One of my housemates cooked a very nice chili, and I couldn't eat it all actually. So Israel, I think, has made my stomach shrink, and I weighed myself. I've lost I think from last time I weighed myself, I've lost like 10 pounds, like since I last weighed, which was just before I went away. In fairness, when I get to a certain weight, I stop weighing myself. Like, you know, like I look and go, oh dear, okay, let's not do that for another month. So I don't think it was just the week. But I guess, you know, I was eating salads, I was walking around a lot. You know, I've been pretty sedentary for a really long time. So suddenly walking miles and miles, you know, makes a difference. So Israel's made me lose weight, which is great, because actually I don't feel like I didn't eat. But I did eat a lot of salad. But yeah, like I've literally lost like 10 pounds. It's crazy. So if I can keep that up, I can be one of those people who jogs along the beach and then goes to like the muscle thing and like goes, do you know what I mean? Like, because you have to be a certain sort of person to use the equipment on the beach. You have to, you know, you have to be pretty ripped, and I'm not there quite yet. It might be a little while till I am. And like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough money to go to the gym, so I might have to be like a kind of like wake up and do push-ups type of person, because I've just got to. I feel like I've just got to. So I found a load of stuff. I'm actually quite chilled about it now. I was a little bit worried. I thought, oh crud, I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to like ship stuff over, and it's going to cost me a fortune, or it's going to cost me a fortune to buy stuff. But no, like it's fine. Like I think Israelis don't understand what expensive is. I think, like, you know, and I kept saying to people, oh, it's so expensive, it's so expensive. I was like, I'm from London. Like, London is really expensive. I just, you know, but there's always cheap places to do stuff and get things. And I just don't think they get it. I think they, like I get it, because obviously I think Tel Aviv is probably more expensive than anywhere else in Israel. Oh, there's a police siren coming from somewhere. Oh no, it's a fire engine. Oh dear, that's not good. But I think it's vaguely average, you know, like, yeah, I'm sort of spending, I suppose, above average for my apartment, but it's a really nice apartment, and it's by the beach, and it's big, like compared to all the other ones that I saw, it was big, and it's nice. So now I've got to fill it with stuff, and it doesn't matter if it's not amazing stuff, you know, and if I find amazing stuff, like I said, I'm moving there for life. But I found a bed, like kind of cheap bed, and but new, and a kind of mattress thing, and second engine. It's a bit of a worry. So I had a bed and a mattress and two kind of sofas, which I think will look quite cool together. And they're both sofa beds, which is really cool, because it means actually if I have a few friends staying and they want to, I don't know, like it's just, you know, they can both, like, lots of people can stay, and that'll be nice. And they both turn into beds, and I've got enough room in my living room to have two unfolded sofa beds. And there was a coffee table and a TV stand. I do have to buy a TV, but I'm going to wait till I get there for that, because I can probably get second-hand TV. I'm kind of happy about that. That's fine. I just want a kind of basic sort of setup. So coffee table, sofa, other sofa, tables and chairs, like for dinner-y type stuff. And then everything else, I'm just going to kind of, and it's all quite kind of grey, sort of grey blacky kind of, you know, neutral colours. But then I thought, you know, then I'll buy arty things to sort of pop with the colour, you know, like rugs. Like I saw some really cool rugs actually in the market, so I thought if I have kind of neutral, kind of quite modern looking stuff, but then kind of like yeah, anyway, that's the plan. That's the plan. I don't have to worry about it too much. If I buy a load of stuff just to set up, then I can wait until like I get a job, or I can sort of just start spending little bits and bobs once I know what my budgets are like and stuff. That is the plan. And yeah, I got quite excited. Like I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning because I just couldn't sleep. I sort of fell asleep and then I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Which I suppose is like, well, it's 3:30, so it's like 5:30 Israeli time, and I suppose I've only been back for like a day, really. So it's not so early, and I tend to wake up at 5 anyway. Pardon me. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. And I'll let you know how everything goes. So it's done. Right, so I've printed off in the library. I had to join the library. Live. I've not been a member of a library for like 20 years. I had to join the library basically just so that I could print stuff off. But it's fine, I did it, it's good. And I got very confused with the photographs. I think in my head 5 centimetres is a lot bigger than it actually is. Because I thought, oh, it must be the big one, but it wasn't. It was the Visa one. So I absolutely, totally could have done it in Tesco's last night. I thought it was like this big, but it's only like this big. So I've done it. I'm now in Harlow. It's all getting a bit Christmassy. I'm not a huge fan of Christmas, funnily enough. I'm just not really down. So everything smells of cinnamon. I like cinnamon. Everything smells of cinnamon, and like there's just like plastic crap all over the place. That's how we celebrate. I've got my pictures. So I don't know if I can. Where is it? So originally I got this one, and then I was like, no, that's way too big. And fortunately, because I was in WH Smith's, I could measure it. And I was like, that's way too big. What was I doing? I didn't realise it was going to be like that. Anyway, so then I got this one. These are 5x5. So I'm all set. So then I went to the library, joined the library, that I will now be a member of for like, 2 weeks until I leave. No, 4 weeks. So if I fancy taking a book out, I just better remember to take it back, because otherwise I'm never taking it back and those charges will be massive. And now I'm basically done. So just walking through Aliyah, jumping in my car, and then jumping straight onto like the motorway basically to get to Finchley for this visa thing. Got to sign the back of one of the photographs. All the photographs, so I'm not sure how many they need. And then I'm done. Then I'm just waiting. I've lost my car. I can't remember where I parked the car. I think it might be up here. I feel like Annika Rice from Challenge Annika. Okay. I found the car. I had to go over. So I found the car. I've got the application. I filled it all out. Yeah, I had to pay £1.20 for the things. I've got no problem with that. I like to support the local library and that. Not that I've been a member of it for 20 years, but now I'm set. But it has been a bit of a rush, which is a bit annoying. Ugh. But it's fine. I'm here now. I'm in my car. Traffic shouldn't be too bad at this time. Not like it would have been if I'd gone earlier. I've got to get petrol though. So still a little bit of a panic, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Like I said before, Israelis are not known for their punctuality. So, I'm just getting the spirit of it. I'm just, digging the culture already. That's the plan. So I better sort of walk in so I can actually
אפשר
get on.
לרדת, יש רכבת, חזרה לשכונות. הכל אפשר רק אם נרצה.